Nicole Baltes from Connected in Motion, and I'm here again with another short at-home Pilates workout. Starting at the back of our mats, reach the arms up. We're going to start with 4 shoulder shrugs. Big reach up, let the shoulders slide into the ears, and then just release them down. You don't have to pull them down, just let them fall down. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, just let them release. Inhale, shoulder shrug up, slide those shoulders, reach for the ceiling, feel the lift through the tummy, and then glide the shoulder blades down. One last time, just to release the shoulders, stretch the lats out, and glide the shoulders down. Okay, let's now grab the right wrist, pull the arm all the way up, allowing that shoulder blade to slide up. So there's a giant stretch through the side of the body, and then pull over into a slight side bend, making sure you don't shorten that head, lift the chest, press those hip bones forward and back to center. Grab the other wrist, pull it up, shoulder into the ear, lift that left side of the rib cage up into your side bend and release. One more time, reach up. So you pick these ribs up away from the pelvis and center, grab, lift, up and over, we're zipping up through the abdominals and back to center. Reach the arms up, pull the arms apart, let the shoulders just fall away from your ears. All right, back to the mat, so reaching all the way up. We roll down, keeping your weight forward, no booties going back, hands come to the mat. We walk it all the way out to plank. Take 3 Pilates push-ups. These are also tricep push-ups. So bend and press up. Whew. My arms are pretty tired from an earlier workout. I can't go very low today without breaking my form. There's 3. Lift up, walk the hands back, roll the spine up, and take the legs the width of just a little bit wider than your hips. We're going to squat down. So not really a traditional Pilates exercise here, but we're coming down, squeezing the hands, pull the tummy in, and press up, hip bones forward. Squat down. Try to get as low as you can. The weight is back into your heels, back into your bum, and bend. I want you to feel like you're pushing the floor away with your feet, and back up. And let's do 5 more. And lift. As you go down, make sure the spine stays neutral, long instead of rounded. Chest up, and 4 more. Down, hold, push the floor away. And 3, 2, just warming those legs up. 1, we're gonna hold it and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat. Let the head hang, fold under. Shake out those legs. Walk the feet in. Look out, walk back out to your plank. And we hold, challenging our stability. Lift one leg up with a pointed foot, lower down. As you do this, you keep your pelvis still so that it does not lift up. You can always just hold your plank, or you can come down to your forearms if you have any wrist issues. Lower the knees gently, press back into child pose. Arms can be long or they can be long behind you with the head turned. Let's roll the spine up. Take a seat on your bum. Legs long, spine tall. Round forward, pull the abs back. Rolling down into the mat. All the way down, you can bend the knees if the low back needs more support. Tuck the knees in, stretch the legs up, stretch the arms up. Breathe in, inhale here. Exhale, press down into your curl. We lift the right arm, press it down. Left and press, lift 2 and press. Inhale up, exhale down. 3, 3, 4, we're gonna do 5 sets. 4, 5, and 5. Keep the legs there if you can, lower the head, stretch the arms back. Big inhale, stretch those shoulders up to the ears for a second. Circle the arms out, curl back up. Both arms reach back, press down. And reach back. Your goal is to maintain the height of your curl. So you gotta tune into your body and just notice if you're falling out of it, then shorten the range of motion in your arms. One more. Tuck the knees in, rock them side to side. Just loosen up the back a little bit. If your neck is straining, take a couple rotations of the neck. Moving into the 100, arms and legs start up today. You can modify and keep them in tabletop if needed. You press down, you curl up. We're gonna lower the right leg and pump. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 20. Other leg. 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 30. Lift it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 40. Right leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Now we switch it at the same time. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 50. Switch. 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 60. Switch. 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 70. Both legs down. 2, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 80. Modify if you need to. I need to lift my legs a little higher today. One more set. Knees in. Oh, lower down. Turn the head side to side if needed. Place the feet on the mat. Inner hip width apart, arms long. Press the feet firmly into the mat, tuck the pelvis, moving into a bridge. Lift the hips up, lift the lower back up. Glutes are squeezing, ribs are down, roll back down. Again, tuck the tailbone, rocking your hip bones toward your ribs. Lift, hold, soften the spine down. I always like to think of this as on the way down, like my spine's just melting into the mat. And it just melts. And you peel the spine up. Powerful feet driving into the floor. Roll it down. And lift up, hold it. Right leg up, modifying tabletop, or you can modify and just alternate marches. Otherwise, leg up, flex lower, point up, and 2, and up. Both butt cheeks stay high, and one more, and lift, bend. Sometimes a little accidentally arch, you gotta reset, tuck the butt under, arms firm, leg up, flex lower, and 4. Lower, 3, lower, 2, and last one, bend, tuck, roll it down. All right, we're gonna roll up. I'm going to modify because my body needs to. We're gonna curl up. You're gonna come all the way up. I'm gonna press my arms down for a second, round forward, reach, and sit up tall. Take the legs mat width apart, arms long for saw. Sit tall, bend the knees if needed, twist the spine to the right, stretch over to the opposite foot, pull the abs into the back. Lift tall, chest open, then round forward, reach the opposite arm back, and lift. Twist, round and reach, and lift tall. Twist, the back arm internally rotates in that shoulder, and lift. One more each side, twist. This should feel so good. Finding that tall spine, wringing yourself out, working your opposition. Lift tall, lower, down. All right, turning onto your side. Always gotta get those. I love the side leg series. It's so good to strengthen our glutes, especially those side of the glutes that get neglected sometimes. So we're up on our arm or down here. All right, legs forward slightly, lifting the leg up. Hip height, leg is long. There should be space under your bottom waistline. You lift and lower. So I'm starting with a pointed foot, just lifting and lowering. As I lift, I want to make sure I don't shorten this side, that I'm still reaching out on my way up. There will be a limit to this, right? I get to my limit here, and I stop, and up. Now flex the ankle. Imagine you're sliding that foot up and down a wall. 2, 3, keeping the neck long, the abs engaged. 5, let's do one more. 6, hold. Now we keep the foot flexed as you kick it forward 2 times. 1, 2, point the foot, bring it back. Now stay here for a second. I want you to feel that top glute, that squeezing glute here. Pull the rib cage and the abs back and hold here. Make sure you're still stacked and kick forward. 1, 2, and keep everything stacked. And 3. Glute, glute, glute. Glute and the abs are a team to keep you stable. 2 more. Last one. Keep the leg behind you. Circle it behind you. 8, 7, 6. Now I'm also grounding through my bottom leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And still reaching it that way. 2, 1. Big giant circle. Forward, up. Now it only goes back a little bit and it rotates inward. Forward, up. It rotates inward. Then it externally rotates. 3. Internally rotates. 1 more. Up and down. We reverse it. Up, externally rotate. Show me your heel. And then reach back. Lift. Show me your heel. 2, 3. 2 more to go. 4 and 5. Lower it down. Swing it around. Other side. Here we go. Spine is long against the back of your mat. Legs are forward. Lift the top leg up. Lengthen. Point the top foot to start. We just start with our lifting and our lowering. The whole time we're reaching away. And away. And 3, 4, check in with that space under your bottom waistline. Now with a flexed ankle, sliding that foot up and down an imaginary wall. And you can even imagine that that wall is arced. So it's not just a straight line, but it's arcing as you're going up and as you're going down. And hold it here. We go forward and back. 2 kicks forward, 1 back, squeeze that glute. Hold the tummy in. 1, 2 kicks forward, 1 back. 1, 2, and back. Using your bottom leg also to create stability and strength. 2 more. Check in with your top shoulder. Sometimes it gets really tense and it's like way up here. Let it relax down. Okay, keep the leg back. Really, if you look down your body, it should be pretty much in a straight line from the spine. Then we circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. You're still activating your abdominal muscles to keep all of this still. 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Giant circle forward, up. Bring it back and down. Forward and up. Back and down. Here's 3. You can use this hand firm into the mat. 4, 5. Reverse. Up. Now spiral that heel forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And lower. Lay onto your tummy. We're going to get both glutes at the same time, as well as the hamstrings and the back muscles. Hands make a pillow for your forehead. Bend your knees. Squeeze your heels together. Make sure your butt is engaged. Hip bones are down. Pubic bone is down. Shoulders are away from the ears. Lift your knees up. Squeeze those heels harder. Check in with the shoulders. Give them a little shimmy if you need to make sure they're not tense. Pulse straight up to the ceiling. 10. It's tiny. 9, 8, 7. Or you can just hold it here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift and hold and just squeeze the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep squeezing the glutes. Make sure you don't sink in the lower back. Stretch those legs out. Palms under your shoulders. Let's open up the chest and mobilize that spine and your back extension. Press into the mat. Lift the chest. Roll the shoulders down to the back. And as you descend, keep lifting the abs upward. And press strong hands into the mat. Shoulders down, neck is long and beautiful. And then bend the lifting your arms up. Make sure those big toes are grounded. Now I have my legs a little wider on the mat because it feels way better on my lower back. You're welcome to keep them together. Bring them a little closer. And lower one more time. Lift up, open the chest, show me your collarbones, and lower down. Let's press back, child's pose. Now I'm going to face you for this. We're going to do a thread the needle stretch for the shoulders, and it's also a spinal rotation stretch. So you're in your child's pose. The knees can be wider than your hips, big toes together, arms are long. Now lift your chest. Take your right arm, bring it underneath you. Start to look toward it as you rotate your spine, bringing your ear toward the floor. And I like to just crawl, crawl, crawl my fingertips away, reaching both arms away from one another, and keep pushing the pelvis back. Couple breaths here, and on thread. All right, other hand, thread it through, crawl it out, turn that ear toward the floor, and then push your front hand down into the floor or the mat to bring your pelvis back further. Couple breaths here. And release and walk it up. All right, so we're gonna stand up. We're gonna do some balance work, standing footwork. We're gonna start in Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Squeezing the heels, squeezing the calves, squeezing the inner thighs. Feel those sits bones kind of squeezing a little bit toward each other. Hands behind your head, elbows ever so slightly forward. You're zipped up, lift the heels. Now if the heels came apart, then bring your toes a little closer together so you can keep that connection to work that midline. Bend the knees and hold. Make sure you are upright. All right, I'll turn this way. So as we go down, none of this here. I want you to feel like you're sliding down a wall and sliding straight up. Tailbone lengthens under. Slide down, slide up. And 3, and up. And 4, I'm still tight but also long in my abdominals. Lifting and zipping. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Now, lower the heels. Bring the toes together so we're parallel now. Arms back in the same position. Lift all the way up. Bend the knees. Remember, straight line up and down. We're vertical. Press the floor away, lift. Lower and lift. And if you fall, no big deal. Notice though, like if you're tending to wobble back, you want to knit those ribs together. Zip up the low belly. So just kind of notice where your weight is heading, right? If you're falling forward, then you need to lift the chest higher. Lift up, hold. Now we'll take our arms out to the side. Lower the heels, lift the heels. Lower, lift. So working our calf muscles, our ankle strength, our balance, making sure you're aware of where your weight is on your toes. You want to have the weight right over the big toe and the second toe. The tendency is for us to roll out to the pinky toe. So just notice these things. And lift and hold. Hold. Those arms are long and strong. Imagine 2 people are playing tug of war with your arms and I'm still zipping up. Test your balance. Can you look to one side? And forward. Look to the other side. And it's okay if you fall. And then center, lower the heels, and just a little bend in the knees for a quick little release. All right, we're gonna come back to the mat, the back end of the mat again, and finish off rolling down. Abs are lifting, I'm hanging over my abs, and we're gonna walk it out to a downward dog. From here, ground your hands. Look back at your toes and feel like you're pressing your chest and your hamstrings back. Lift the right leg up. The toes are pointed. Now my hip joint is externally rotated, okay, but my ribs are still squared off, so I'm not totally turning over. Okay, shoulders and ribs squared. Tap the toes, lift the leg. Tap the toes. Now as my leg lifts, I make sure I don't do a back extension. Squeeze the glute, pull the tummy. Lower, lift, lower lift, hold. Strong leg. Make sure if that leg is not straight that you straighten it all the way. Pulse it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, flex your ankle. Keep your arms strong. Don't lean over to your left side. You're going to carry that leg over to the side with a flexed ankle like you're doing a karate kick and lower it down. Woo. Other leg lifts. Toe is pointed. If you have tight hamstrings, you might be down here, and that's totally fine. Just make sure the knee is straight. Up, tap down. Check in with your shoulders and your rib cage. You want them to be squared off, facing the mat, even though the hip is open. 3, 4. Let's do 2 more. 5, and you'll hold it up. Keep reaching your chest back. Pulse. 10, 9, 8. Reinforce with your arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Flex your ankle. Now carry the leg up to the side. Don't shift your weight. Hold. Lower it down. Walk your feet all the way to your hands. Grab your forearms and bend your knees. And I want you to just hang. Let the belly hang. Feel like your back muscles release. Give your head a shake. Maybe do a little bounce. Maybe a little sway. Whatever gets you to just release and hang here and not feel like you're having to hold anything. And then we're gonna just plop your arms down like they just are dead. Slowly rolling up. Lazy dangling arms. All the way to your nice tall stacked